Hello friends, welcome to Leadership Go with the Brainy Leadership Team. I'm Michael Brainy. For the next series of episodes, we are going to look at leadership in a different scope altogether, and we want to reorient our mindset on certain issues concerning leadership. So quickly, we are starting from today, and I'll be glad if you follow us through this series of episodes we'll be having. Today, we want to look at God and leadership. So when we have God and we have leadership, what do we want to talk about? Now, God is somewhere and says that I want to extend my rulership. So God decided to create heaven and earth and dwell in heaven and says, I want to extend my leadership to the earth or my rulership to the earth. So he begins to create things and put things together so that it is possible for him to extend his leadership to the earth. Now, God's demonstration of leadership, even during creation, was shown in so many ways. Let's pick example 2 ways that God showed some skills or some leadership qualities. The first one is order. He created things in order, so much order. Everything, first day, second day, everything in order. Another leadership quality that God exhibited was decentralization, or finding ways to put different things within their environment and where they are supposed to function. So he created the sea to contain all the animals that will survive in the sea, made the fowls to survive in the air. Now God delegated these animals to these places to function. There are so many much more that God did. Now what happens is that on one of the days, on the 6th day, he says that I'm going to create man. And the reason why he was creating man was to put man in charge of what he has built or the domain he wants to extend his rulership to. In other words, God is saying that I have a space, I have a place I want to extend my rulership to, but then I'm going to put man or someone in charge of it. That is God's lens of leadership. So we have to understand that leadership is actually God's idea. If we get it from that angle, we are going to embrace or see leadership also in a different lens. Leadership is God's idea, and leadership is God's way. Leadership is God's idea, and leadership is God's way. That is why even in creating man, he made man in his own image and likeness, so that the way he was expecting to rule or have dominion over the things he has created, man was replace him and do that. So we are going to end here for this episode, and I want you to follow the other ones carefully and understand we are drawing a line so that we get a clear perspective of what leadership is. Today we've understood that God is the one who actually brings leadership into perspective. It is his idea, and he did it his way and expects us to do it our way. And after he has created a domain or a place for him to extend his rulership, he placed man there to perform that role for us. Let's have this understanding in this episode. And when we join the next episode, we are going to pick it from there. Thank you very much for joining us today. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't. If you have, do share with others. Let them benefit from whatever we are doing on Leadership Go. I'll see you in our next episode.